Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I wonder if anyone else doesn't know what to do with their hands during the introduction. If you do, let me know, because I always feel silly. I'm like, hey guys, and then I'm like, that looks ridiculous. Anyways, I wanted to do a little video about my top favorite beauty products right now. Things that I've had for several months, some of them, so I wouldn't say that they're just my August favorites, if that makes sense. They're like my favorites over some of them over the last several months. And the first thing that I want to share is the Cetaphil Lotion. It is for all skin types, which is great because I am someone who has super oily skin, and a lot of moisturizers increases the oiliness on my face. I don't feel like that happens with the Cetaphil. My skin feels really good. I actually like to use it for my legs after I shave. It's a great body lotion as well. It's also important for people like me who have really oily skin to continue to moisturize, because if you don't moisturize and you have oily skin, it actually just increases the oiliness on your face. I always make sure I moisturize after I wash my face. It's just essential. I often don't even use a makeup primer. I'll just use this on my face before I apply my foundation. I usually let it sit on my face for like a good 20 minutes at least before I start my foundation routine, just because I really like to let it absorb into the skin, and it just helps create a really smooth application of my foundation. I highly recommend trying this if you're still struggling to find a lotion that works for you but you don't want to break the bank. The next thing that I am loving right now is this Ofra long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Pasadena. I love liquid lipstick so much, but I have super dry lips. My lips are just chronically dry no matter how much I scrub them, no matter how much I put chapstick on. I've tried coconut oil, drinking more water, all of the things you can imagine I've tried to help my lips not be so dry, and they're just chronically dry. I love liquid lipsticks, but they don't feel very good on my lips, and a lot of times they actually start looking really bad. They start flaking and really enhancing all of the dryness on my lips. This Ofra lipstick dries matte, but it doesn't feel super dry. It actually feels really good for a liquid lipstick. And a bonus is that it's actually like the most beautiful neutral color. It's just a perfect lipstick to have for those times when you're doing an eye look and you're not sure what color of lipstick would go best with this. This just goes with everything. With the smoky eye, with the neutral eye, with bright colors. It just looks good with everything. I'll go ahead and swatch it on my hand so you can see the color. A lot of times I'll just do this by itself, or I'll even like add a little bit of a darker liner to create dimension. And isn't that such a beautiful color? It's just such a pretty neutral shade. The next thing that I am loving right now, I've had this blush for several months now, and I actually got it in a City Color blush kit. I use it all the time. It is the City Color Shimmer blush. It is very inexpensive, which is amazing. It's got this great shimmer or sheen to it, not too shimmery, but just enough to add some glow to your cheeks. And it's this perfect like rosy pink color. It's not too bright, and it is such a creamy blush. Like, I'm so impressed for the price. I only need a little bit to really show on my cheeks, so it's really pigmented. And I don't know if you guys can see it very well on camera, but it's not too shimmery. It's just got this really pretty sheen about it. I love this blush. It is like my go-to. I wear it several times a week, and it's been a huge favorite this summer. Love. The next thing that I'm loving right now is this Morphe 35C palette. It is all mattes, and it is such a great variety of colors. I will show you guys. Look at all those beautiful shades. You could do so many different eye looks with these colors. I've done neutrals, I've done brights, I've done like smoky berry colors. The color payoff is amazing. It's super pigmented. So you guys can see, I barely rubbed my fingers on that palette. It's really pigmented. I love Morphe shadows. I think they're such great quality. They're inexpensive. I've used the pinks as blushes. I've used the taupey color for my brow. I've used the lighter browns for contouring. Yeah, I just used it for so many different things. Especially if you do other people's makeup frequently, you never know what eye colors you're going to be working with, what skin tones, and just having so many different shades of matte colors is such a good thing to have on hand. The next thing that I love right now is this Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. So I've talked several times before about how I have like the world's oiliest skin on my face, especially in my under eye area, and foundations have not been kind to me. It's been really hard to find a foundation that works for my skin, and so I've heard many good reviews about this foundation, so I decided to go and pick it up and try it for myself, and I love it. It goes on so good. It's a medium coverage foundation. I like medium coverage for more everyday makeup. It builds really well, so if you want that full coverage you can get it if you just want to keep building layers. Some foundations don't build very well, but this one definitely does. I still have other steps I have to take to keep the oiliness down, especially in my under eye area, but this is the only foundation that I've used so far that's actually helped keep the oil down as well. So I love this foundation because this technically is beauty products. It's not just makeup products. I am a mom, a stay-at-home mom. I don't like to wash my hair every day, and I don't even think I could if I wanted to. So finding a good dry shampoo has been essential for me. I have tried other dry shampoos that are more on the expensive side, and I haven't been very impressed. A lot of them leave a residue in my hair and it just looks really bad. It'll either make my roots look super dark or make them look super light. Sometimes they'll look gray, and it's just not a good look. I kind of went on the search for a really good dry shampoo that would work for me, that I could wear and not have to worry about that residue, but it would also like do a good job of absorbing the oils on my roots to give my hair not only lift but also like keep it from looking super greasy, especially in those last few days before I wash my hair, because honestly I only wash my hair like maybe once or twice a week. So this Dove Hair Therapy Refresh and Care Volume Dry Shampoo. I love this stuff. I've used several other dry shampoos that are actually powder. It's kind of like putting like cornstarch or baby powder in your hair. It's more of a powdery substance, which those I think are great go-tos when you don't have any other options, but they tend to leave like a little bit of a residue in my hair. I love that this is a spray. It feels really lightweight. I don't feel it in my hair, and it does a really good job of absorbing up those oils for me. It smells so good too. I love the smell of Dove products. Is that just me? Guys, comment below and let me know if you guys love Dove product smells like I do, because I just think that their products smell amazing. I would recommend trying this if you need a dry shampoo that is inexpensive, that doesn't leave a residue, that's lightweight, but also gets the job done. I'm a fan. Okay, the last thing that I'm all about right now is this Ofra Oil Control Press Powder. As you can see, a label on the front is actually like worn down because I use it so much. But this came in my BoxyCharm, I think June BoxyCharm, maybe it was May. I'm not sure, I can't remember, but I've had it for several months now. And it is the best powder when you have oily skin like me. So I always bake my under eyes when I wear foundation and concealer, because my under eye area here is super oily, but so is like right here on my forehead, my nose, and my chin. All of that is oily as well, but not quite as intense. I bake my under eyes, but I don't like to bake anywhere else on my face. So I use this Ofra powder to help control the oil in those areas, and it works so well. It has a little bit of pigment to it, so at first I thought it was just like a translucent powder, but it actually does lighten the skin a couple shades. It doesn't bug me because I use it in my T-zone and in my forehead, my nose, my chin. All those areas I actually like to highlight a little bit, bring them forward, and I'll even use it to wipe off the translucent powder when I'm baking my under eyes to give it a little bit more brightness as well. But oh my goodness, I love this stuff. I use it pretty much every day. Love, 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 love this powder. That is all of my current favorites right now. A lot of them have been my favorites for several months, like I said. I hope that it gave maybe some of you ideas for products that you might want to try. Most of them are inexpensive. The Ofra products are a little bit more on the high-end side, but they're really, really good products, so I feel like they're worth the cost. But everything else is really, really affordable, and I'm all about affordable beauty products. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't have it in the budget to buy lots of spendy makeup, and so I appreciate finding really inexpensive makeup, a lot of times drugstore makeup, that works for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!